Hello YouTube. I have been a little MIA. I started off being very consistent and then I fell off. Surprise, surprise, surprise. But I'm back. I thought tonight, it is Friday evening. I've been a little bit under the weather and I had to go into the office today. So I've got on makeup. So I thought I'd give you guys an updated skin routine because I haven't done that in a little minute. So about a year ago, I went to an influencer event in Dallas for the Inkey List, which you can pick up at Sephora. Sometimes you can even find it at like TJ Maxx and Marshall's. But I went to an amazing event with them and they introduced me to all of their products. And that is what I have been using when I am being a consistent girly and doing what needs to be done. So we are going to get into my multi-step night routine and all of the products that I am using as I'm getting ready for bed, and we will go through them. One of my favorite things about the Inkey List product line, and I'm going to show you guys, is that on the back here, if I can make it focus, it actually tells you what step to use the product. So like what's first, what's cleansing, hydrating, toning, treating, all of that. So you know what step to use the products with. I'm trying to get a good read for y'all so you can see. So yes, so the first thing we're gonna do is take our makeup off with the Oat Cleansing Balm. I like this because you can literally go straight to your face and take your makeup off with it. I do typically double cleanse, so I will do that today, but like I'll show you all the things we're using. So we're gonna first wash with our Oat Balm Cleanser. And because they're like natural products, like shake them up so things are not separated. It does come out looking like so. I like to mix with a little bit of water and then start doing it. Add a little more water. Additionally, I use the one-time use like facial towel. So a lot of people use Clean Skin Club because, you know, washcloths hold bacteria. So I use disposables. So one towel per wash session. And as you can see, breaking down all of the makeup I had on. I make sure to scrub my hairline good because makeup always gets trapped in your hairline and then your hair and your scalp looks dirty. So I always make sure to clean my hairline really good too. The next cleanser that we're going to use in our double cleansing, so number 2 is the Volvic Acid cleanser. This one is a brightening cleanser, so again, helps brighten your skin and gently remove makeup. So we are going to go to this. All of their cleansers are made to be used both AM and PM. Typically, first thing in the morning, I just use the oat, and then at night, especially if I've had on makeup, I will double and use them both. So this is one of those nights. This one does have 15% vitamin C. So we're gonna use this. And this one is a different look, similar to gel. And as you can see, these towels are super durable. Like, I keep washing and reusing and wringing it out, and it stays completely intact. So I'll be sure to link these for you, along with all the face products as well. And yes, I heavily clean my ears because I typically take my makeup all the way to my ears and under my chin, so I make sure to clean all of that when I'm cleaning my face. Okay, so the next step in the process is, what are we doing next? Next, we are going to hydrate. And to hydrate is where you put your serums on. So their next step is serums. So I am going to be using, I hope you can see this. This one is the hyaluronic acid. We're going to use this again. This one can be used AM and PM, but we're going to use both the hyaluronic acid, and we are going to use one more. One more? No, no, no. Maybe not. Not in this step. So we're just going to hydrate with hyaluronic acid first. Because sometimes I forget and I literally just look on the bottom and say, hydrate, second one. And then we're going to put this all over our face. Then the next thing we're going to do is step 3, which is treat. So now that we've cleaned, we've hydrated, and now we're going to treat our skin. And this time we are going to use the niacinamide serum. That's what we're going to put on next. As you can hear, Indy is not happy if he's not making the video, but we're not picking him up because we've got clean hands. So niacinamide is next. We're also putting this all over our face. Also in this treat stage, we're also going to use the glycolic acid toner. So that is also in the next step after we get this nice and rubbed in. We're just going to pat this into the skin all over. Now, if you all remember last year, glycolic acid was having a moment. The girls were putting it under their armpits, in their hair, on their face. So there's a lot of uses for glycolic acid. I just use it on my face. So we've got that in. And because it's nighttime, we are also going to use the retinol next. That is the next one that we use. This is a retinol serum. Retinol helps to reduce the visible signs of aging on your skin. That's how I still look like a baby. So we're going to use retinol. Only use retinol at night. This is not a daytime product. This is a nighttime product. So use your retinol at night so you don't burn your skin off in the daytime. Also, you want to start off using retinol sparingly so that you can make sure that your skin can handle it because it can be harsher. And so we're gonna just dab, dab, dab. Again, we're gonna go all over, and we're gonna rub the root ball serum in. And this is still in the treat phase of our skincare routine. And last for the evening is going to be our moisturizer. So we are using the Omega Water moisturizing cream. I absolutely love this. Again, this one you can use AM and PM. So we are a fan of this. Also, you only need a pea-sized amount. Apply it to your face and your neck. Skincare your neck, boys and girls. Your neck. Protect your neck. So we're going to put this on. If it was in the morning time, I would also put on an SPF. But since we're going to go to bed, I'm not going to worry about adding the SPF too, because I'll put that on in the morning. So, in addition to these, during the day, there's a couple other products in this line that I go back and forth. The trinoxamic acid serum's another one. I use this sparingly. This is used to treat the appearance of hyperpigmentation. So I have a little bit of hyperpigmentation on my cheeks and it's like around my chin because I also have like hormonal hair growth. So I use this, but like not necessarily every day at every routine. In the morning time, I also use the caffeine eye cream, the coffee eye cream. I hope you can see that now. I use this in the morning to wake up the eyes so they look absolutely amazing. And then I also use the polyglutamic acid dewy sunscreen. This is an SPF 30, which is also Inkey List in my routine in the mornings when I'm putting them on. And last but not least, the Tripeptide Plumping Lip Balm. This was a newer product that they came out with last year, and it helps you plump and instantly hydrate your lips. So I do usually put this on as well in the morning and in the evening to make sure my lips stay hydrated. And I like it because it is ultra hydrating, but not sticky. It's not sticky or tacky, but it just leaves your lips feeling really, really silky, and they're super hydrated and smooth. So this seems like a lot of things. I know it does. I'm just like, oh, all of this. And I use this. And I use that. The thing about the Inkey List is that all of their products are super clean. And they have ingredients that you know you've heard before. Typically you can pronounce them. They don't start with a lot of things that are like sketchy and typically will irritate you. However, I will say I am not a dermatologist. I am not an esthetician. You should seek your skincare routine from someone who either has the same skin concerns and issues like you do, or from a professional. But when I went to that event, I talked to them about my problem areas and what I had, and then they matched the specific products in that order to treat and help my skin. And I'm a fan. I love it. Their products are affordable. Most of the things in their products line are under $20 each. Some of these are like $6.99, $7.99. They're inexpensive for really good, clean skincare that works. So I'm a fan. They are sold, like I mentioned, in Sephora. They might be at Ulta. Don't like 100% quote me on that. I've found a couple of things at TJ Maxx. So they're accessible. Obviously, they have a website and you can buy directly from them too. But I'm a fan and I like them. I did get these products for free, but I have been using them for over a year. And so I go in and out and I re-up as I need to because I kind of switch my products out quite a bit. But I wanted to show these because I hadn't actually done like a video to like talk about how much I loved Inkey List. So I wanted to do a video and show you guys and to debut that clean, beautiful skin. All right. It has been lovely hanging out with you. I am going to take the rest of my jewelry off and get ready for bed. I hope you have enjoyed the skincare routine. If you've got questions about any of the products, you guys know that I will drop links for all of the products for you as well so that you can easily find them. Thank you for hanging out with me. If you enjoyed this content, you want to see something different, leave comments, like, subscribe so you can always keep up with what I am doing. I love you lots. See you in the next video.